second you get that pop, like right on the bolts. Press backwards, but the second you just shove your foot and you get that pop.
All right, so the Nollie 1 foot back Smith grind, it's really not as hard as it seems. It's kind of just it's a trick, you know? As long as you can do back 50-50 grinds and you can Nollie, pop off the nose, and you're comfortable with both of those, then you really can learn this trick. I personally can't even do regular back Smith grinds, but I got the Nollie 1 foot back Smith, so that's all that matters. So I gotta say, big shout out to Andy the Poet, homie I skate with. If it wasn't for him, I would have never learned this trick. He was forcing me to try to learn Nollie back Smith grinds. And after trying a couple times, I was getting in it. Problem was that I kept nosediving out of the grind. I wouldn't lift out because my back foot kept landing on the bolts instead of the tail. So when I'd get to the end of the ledge, I would just ride out without my back foot on the tail. Couldn't really lift it. However, a couple accidents, I went 1 foot, and that's what made me realize maybe I should just try it 1 foot. And I personally find it easier because you don't really have to dip your front foot down. You just stand up in it, lean back a little bit. Now when I'm approaching the ledge for this trick, I like to have my front foot kind of pointing forward a little bit like so I could pop straight back off of that. And my back foot is basically covering the bolts. So you don't really have to pop that high. And the second you get that pop, the very second that nose snaps the ground, you're just shoving your back foot, aiming for those bolts. Back foot right on the bolts, right to the ledge. Now you don't want a 180 at all. The board will turn, but you want to focus on keeping your shoulders straight, riding parallel with the ledge, and popping straight backwards. If you try to turn a little bit, you'll end up going back lip. Stick your front foot right out. Just kick it out there. Get it nice and steezy. Now the thing about this trick is you're gonna have to be going pretty fast to pull it off, but work your way up to it. Start off slow, get used to that popping off the nose and just lifting it in. That's what makes it easier than a regular back Smith rather than having to ollie up and over into it. All you gotta do is pop right into it. Sometimes I'll just go for it, but if I'm not landing in it, I'll just take a second, stand right next to the ledge, and just pop into a couple, like so. Just landing it a couple times, you know? Find where it is. Now remember, the goal is to get that back wheel right up against the edge there. When a Nollie might land on the truck a little bit, but it should slide right in and lock in. And if you get right in that spot and you push down your toes, you'll get that pinch, like they like to call it, you know? It's all about where you land on it, where you're applying pressure, and does the rest, you know? It's all about physics. Stay parallel to the ledge. Think about your shoulders right up in line with that ledge, just like if you're back 50. You just want to keep your eye focused on wherever you're going to snap off your nose. Once you're ready to pop it, take your eye off the ledge and just look back at your back bolts and your back foot, because that's right where the second you feel that snap, you just want to slam your back foot to the ledge. It may look like you're doing a little bit of a turn, but you don't want to think about turning. You just want to pop backwards and bringing your foot to the ledge will turn the board for you, because it's really easy to over-rotate this. You're popping straight backwards, no turn, shoulders straight, slam the foot on the ledge, and from there, try to lean back. So just quick pop, right on there. Slider. And the key is really landing right on those bolts, because with your foot above the bolts, it allows the board to dip down while you can push through that grind. If you're on the tail, the board's gonna lift up. Happens a couple times. Sometimes I'll go for it and the tails will shoot right up, I'll shoot out. So yeah, get out there, do a 1 foot back Smith grind, send it to me, NJ Grind, DM it to me. I really want to see somebody get this. Kickflip 1 foot back Smith, Nollie 1 foot back Smith, shove it out, and do it with 2 feet. I don't care. Keep shredding. Till next time.